Take a few breaths that are deeper than usual. And as you breathe deeply, your attention goes to the rise and fall of your body. In these moments, you're very aware that your physical body is under the control and influence right now of your breath. You can guide your body into a more grounded place, into a still and centered place that feels safe for you. You can guide it there with the breath. So lengthening your inhales and lengthening your exhale. Breathing becomes easy and almost pleasurable because it's so steady. When the breathing becomes so steady, so even, and you become completely absorbed by the rising and falling of your breath through your body. You will start to notice the emerging of pleasure, of a sense of satisfaction with yourself, of a sense of wholeness within yourself, a sense of being in control, but also being taken care of. All this through just steady breath. Start to feel into your spine. Notice your spine lying on the bed. And let the spine drop and melt down, especially in the neck. Where you might notice a tendency to hold it up. If you're holding there in the neck, you can focus on your belly, bring your breath down here and your awareness even more down to the lower part of your body, to the lower part of your spine, your lumbar spine. Right. And now just surrendering your whole spine. I'm going to work with the collective spine that we have here. You'll feel it moving inside you, and all of your imprints will also be moved and transmuted and healed. So just allow sensation, movement. You don't need to know what's happening. Just need to know that it's for your good, your goodness. And you will feel the sensation, and the sensations are healing. So keep feeling into your spine and keep letting go. The movements will become more exaggerated, more big, more wild, and deeper, deeper, deeper inside your body. You will feel them. We'll start down in the base of the spine, around the sacrum. Lovely presence down here. I can see some of you down here very, very clearly. If you're down here with me, in the base of the spine, in the sacrum, with your consciousness, when you're down here, be sure of what you're doing. Be light and be sure. And yeah. So yeah, it's like a power spot, it's a power place. There's a lot of life force down here. So the way it moves is like in a spiral. It's kind of like anti-clockwise spiral. Just spiral with it. So you go down there and then your consciousness starts spiraling with it. When we all do that together, it becomes very powerful. And let's now just ground a little bit. Visualize golden roots growing from the base of the spine. And we can all travel collectively down these roots to ground them even deeper into the earth. So let's do that now. Pick a root and flow through it, and let's all start flowing through. Down, down, down. Yeah, lovely. You can visualize the earth, the sand, the grass, whatever is the terrain in the area that you live in, that you love, the terrain you love. I like soil, cold, fertile soil. You might be grounding into rocks, you might be grounding into sand, you might be grounding into the ocean bed. Now you'll feel, if you take a bit of a step back and get a bird's eye view, you'll feel how we've activated the root space and how all the focus and energy now is down here. This is lovely. Feel the dance and feel the safety in this space. This is the frequency of the root space. It's very beautiful to know that you're not alone down here and there's all of our roots that meet down here. It's a very nourishing space to be, to allow yourself to be. And now you can feel a bit of a rising of ecstasy. Let that rise into your heart. It's a safe feeling because it's coming from a very grounded place. It's coming from your roots, your ability to nourish yourself and others. You're allowed to receive that love, that ecstasy, that the happiness, the safety. You can receive that into your heart field. And now feeling into the heart. And feel how your heart receives and processes that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then, as your heart is processing that, invite that energy up to your throat. Nice. Into the roof of your mouth. Into your brain. Wow, it's so easy today. And into your crown. Great. We are like the perfect students today in the in the alchemy lab. We really are. We're doing like, we're working together really well. I love this. Okay, so now we're going to start going a little bit deeper into our beautiful organs. Okay. Let's start with the gut. Every organ has a particular vibration, moves in a very specific way. And as we say the organ, the landscape starts to open. So as you're going to notice, as I say gut, we're going into a particular texture. Feel that texture. There's some knots here in the gut field. Like with wires are getting crossed. Crossing of wires generally makes anxiety, confusion, and stress. So if you can feel into your own gut and notice if this is also happening for you, what we're going to do is we're going to untie the knots. We're going to start doing that now. You're going to feel this moving inside your own gut. Just allow it to happen. You might even feel the joy that it's happening. And if your breathing changes or you have some big sighs, some big exhales, maybe, just notice that. Feeling into the gut. And now just see if you can build that relationship, claiming your gut, which is a center of intelligence, very powerful center of intelligence and intuition and knowing, of knowledge. Tune into your gut right now and accept it fully into your body. And promise that you will nurture and listen and be guided by this force. Look how much energy is there in the gut. So much. Life force. When you accept this life force in your gut and you accept your gut into your body, it's like your second brain. And it will affect your mood, it will affect everything because it is probably even more powerful than our brain. It's like the ocean, we don't know much about it. It's still a mystery. So really accept this mystery into yourself. And the way that you accept the mystery is just by promising to listen every so often throughout the day, just promising that you're going to listen, you're going to try your best. This is not going to be a perfect unfolding of a mystery. And this is what lies in your gut. This is the gift that your gut has to give you. We are living in an epidemic of gut health where people are disconnected from this form of intelligence. And the gut has lots to give us, lots of support and power, actually. Lots of power, strength, inner strength. It's all there in your gut. And all you need to do is accept it. Feel it, feel it, feel it really deep. And align with this energy. You promise to use it. Now we're going to work with the backside of your body, kidneys and adrenals. The kidneys and adrenal system, I love working with the kidneys and adrenals because they're full of personality. Feel into the lower back and start to feel into the left side and the right side of your lower back. Can you feel the personality? It's a big party down here. Everything goes off, everything's kicking off. It's a complex system, but it responds very much to being to the kind of work that we do. The kidneys tend to hold unprocessed worry and fear. Sometimes it's from a long time ago. Stress, anxiety, etc. And it really affects our flow, creative flow. And the adrenals, they're also very sensitive. And this whole system loves to be in balance. So start to notice how the textures and sensations move in the right side versus the left side. How the left and the right side communicate with each other. How do these kidneys move? Are they stiff? Are they open, flowing? Is one bigger than the other? Can you only feel one? Like notice your own kidneys, your own adrenals. When you get them in a picture in your mind, and you could feel them in your body. Yeah. Yeah. And you could feel arising levels of discomfort or disconnection or lack of balance, lack of flow, whatever it is, then that means you're in. And when you're in, which you're in now, well, hey, you see, confronting. The energy changes, the texture of the kidneys and adrenal system is very different from the gut. If you do not sort things out here, your kidneys and adrenals become a very scary place to be, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a lot of deep healing here. And this is why we need to work with organ consciousness, as well as, the mystical fields and ulterior dimensions. But the body is really, really profound. Profound magic can happen here. So let's start with the right kidney. Feeling in with ease. Give it a bit more space. Give the kidney a bit more space to be seen. Some of you are wrapped up so close inside the kidneys, like, where do you begin and where does the kidney energy end? Like, have a bit of space. Yeah, a little bit of space. Let this kidney move. See what its natural pulsation feels like. And then start to feel it in your body, yeah. And then let's go to the left side. Feel the left side. Feel into your left side of the lower back, left kidney. Very different, isn't it? The kidney energy, excuse me, kidney energy is, for want of a better word, not good. Kidney energy here today is not good. Let's just say it for how it is. So what we need to do is we need to do some work. Okay, going to be doing some healing work here on the kidneys and the lower back. You're going to feel it. Everything I'm saying is relevant to you. So when you relate it to yourself, please exhale and let it go. First of all, you're going to release the pressure, this immense pressure that you put on yourself. The immense pressure that you put in on yourself is coming through a very old ancestral pattern. It's related to the ceiling of what you think is possible and what you think is impossible. It's an old ceiling. It's not real. So you can release this and just move a little bit more, dance a little bit more in this kidney and adrenal area, yeah. Yes, and then when you start feeling into the kidneys, now you can feel a different movement emerging. It's better. At least there's more life flowing through. Now what we're arriving in is a landscape where the life is flowing through, it's great, but it doesn't know which direction to flow in. So it's just moving around, right? It's like excited about something, but it doesn't have a direction. So we're going to give this kidney energy, we're going to give it direction, and we're going to flow down the back of the legs into the feet all together. This opens up the kidney channels. Feel that in your own body. And to do this requires to be in a vibration of discipline, almost. Stay very, very focused on that right one and make sure the right and the left kidney channels are both running open down the back of the legs. You'll feel that in the back of your legs. Yeah, better. You see, now we have the flow, you have the channels open, and they go into the soles of your feet and then into the ground. Beautiful. How nice. Now you can feel the kidney energy is completely different. You see? Now we have that lovely, oh, doesn't that feel nice? Now the kidneys are like, oh yeah, this is where we've needed to, this is what we've been looking for a while. Now the adrenals, let's just check. Your adrenals are lovely. Good. Now feel, so that was good. That was great. That's now feeling much better. Feel into your lower back. And thank your kidneys and adrenals for all the hard work that they're doing for you every day. And that you will promise them that you will keep the channels open so they can keep the energy flowing down the back of your legs. This is why when we get stressed, we get tight. Our muscles get tight, our fascia gets tight, our channels close, hamstrings get tight, you get injured, you get even more tight, you get even more stressed, your body stops draining, and it's a chain reaction. Keep stretched and fluidic and flowing and open. And now we're moving up the back. Relax, relax. Oh, okay. One of your stomachs is calling us. Okay, so feel into your stomach. Young childhood imprint. Oh, it's a very young childhood imprint, like 3 years old. In the stomach. You might feel it as unease and distress and unrest. It's a child trying to get into a certain place that can't get into it, and then it's kind of panicking. So let's help the child. This is the child wants to explore, wants to be curious, but when it's not supported to be curious, it starts to panic because it's naturally curious. It's naturally going to try to open the doors, open the boxes, go inside places. It's just the energy of a child. So this energy needs to be supported and nourished within yourself, not to shut yourself down. And then you feel the stress and the anxiety in your stomach. So the stomach is really guiding you back towards your inner child's curiosity. You see the beautiful way that your stomach right now is moving and teaching you. It's like it's like a kind aunt, interestingly. Feel into your stomach right now and listen. Do you like the way the stomach moves and dances? Do you like this vibration? Stay in your body. Some of you have started flying. Stay in your body and feel your stomach. Keep it in your body. The stomach is a receptor as well. It's very receptive to external stuff. So it's easy to like project out and like absorb, and a lot of this happens through the stomach. So try to stay really centered and in your body while you process and connect deeper with this kind of frequency that's in you and that works through the stomach consciousness. It's lovely. Stomach likes to be at rest, likes to be, it will work for you when it wants to, when it has to, but it really likes to be at rest. So don't overpack your stomach. Because then it starts to have to work so much. And when it has to work so much, it brings up a lot of it starts to create charge in your body. And the charge then is interpreted as stress. So you want to keep your stomach light. I think someone mentioned that today. Light, yeah, see? There we are. Did it already. You see the lightness in the stomach? Feel that? It's tranquility. Lightness in the stomach relates to tranquility. Can you feel that? And that tranquility becomes self-love. Feeling that, wow. And that self-love translates to self-empowerment and self-belief. See these vibrations, they merge very quickly when the base of the root of the vibration is altered. How yummy. How yummy is that? Thank your stomach for everything it has done for you and taught you today. And throughout your whole life, your stomach has supported you, has never complained. Or maybe it has complained. When it's got too much, it's been overburdened, overwhelmed. The stomach is very intelligent and very sensitive. I hope now that you can feel that, the beauty and the wonder of your wonderful stomach. It's such a lovely organ, isn't it? Yeah, look how it's so happy. Stomach's like, yay, look at me, I'm so happy. I'm even dancing. The stomach's dance is very cheesy. How nice. Oh, isn't this lovely? You feel this feeling? This is like a relaxation. Your organs are relaxing. This is a nice state of nourishment. How lovely. Let's go down. Let's go. Let's feel into the body. Feeling into your body, every cell. Lovely. I like how you're all staying in your body and taking this very seriously and not flying away. The magic is in the body. Feel deeply into everything. We're going to do fascial unwinding. I've wanted to do this for ages because I think it's going to be really beautiful and really trippy as well. Fascia is a web. It is a web where messages are transmitted so fast, so much faster than your nervous system, that you don't consciously process anything. And these messages, they affect everything because the fascia is covered, your whole body's covered in fascia, all your organs covered in fascia. And this fascia is connected with the world, the actual web, the light web. And sometimes we get ourselves in knots without realizing, and we're not flowing the way we should be. And messages are not being transmitted to the places they need to be. They're getting confused. We end up ill. We feel stuck. This is all normal, part of life, part of being human. Now we're going to go into the fascial layer. And it's your whole body now we're working with, right? We're not working organ by organ now, it's everything. You're going to feel everything. It's better to just go with it, flow like water. Most of fascia is actually comprised of water. It's like watery. It's water and light, really. And water and light is they're the main mechanisms of like quantum transmissions. So this is why our fascia is so responsive to like the world around us and our environment. And right now what we're doing is we're connecting to this frequency, this layer. When you start to feel this, your consciousness in the web, in the fascial web, I'd like everybody to jump into the fascial web because we're all in here. Well, hey, you see, it's multi-dimensional. It's not three. And yeah, you might be scared to jump in because you're like, oh, but I could get lost in here. It's like a maze. It's a bit like a maze. But what we can do is we can order this layer. We can order it so that it's a bit more symmetrical and it's a bit more harmonized. So the way we do that is we move together like waves through the web. So you can feel that emerging now. It's like, you know, at football matches when they do the Mexican wave. That's us, basically, through the fascial layer. Drop in very deep and you'll just feel. Let go of control. Some of you are trying really hard, which is lovely, but let go of, when you try really hard, you need to be in self-belief. Let go of the control, the mechanical, I need to push it this way, I need to push it that way. You just need to vibrate it as if you're inside, as if you are the thing. Vibrate as if you are the structure. And then you'll be in and you'll be able to see everybody else inside. And then you feel it in your body, and then you'll be like, is this a joke or is this a miracle? And then you can just start flowing. And you'll feel that in your heart. And when you start opening up, everyone else can feel it too. And we do it together. We open, yes, everyone in together. You are, by this stage, you are not you. You are now basically water. And we can just, we can keep dancing through, we can keep opening up, and let's go really wide. Let's really open, let's stretch out. Really stretch the fascia really wide from the east to the west, expanding the web and giving lots of space in between. And open from the north to the south. How lovely. See, it's like spreading out. How nice is that? Should we spread out even more? Should we go like really vast, like open up this fascial network so we can't even see like the edges? And it's like a giant trampoline, like giant, like the size of space. Well, hey, look at that. How lovely. And in between, can you see it's like a honeycomb, kind of like honeycomb structure? There's like gaps in between, and in those gaps, come and breathe. Breathe peace in these gaps. Find a gap, sit in it in space. Have a look around at everyone else. They all found a gap and sitting cross-legged and breathe. Like stars in the web. And as you breathe, out here, there's nothing to do. Everything's done. All you end up feeling is love for the world, yourself, the web. Because you're in the web. You're literally, you are the web. And you only just feel love. And then all those times you've asked yourself, what's my purpose in life? This. To be breathing in peace. To have no longings in the moment because you're completely at peace and content and satisfied and in knowledge and satiated and fully aware and in love. And you're here. And you know that you are. So whenever your mind tries to play a trick on you, tries to tell you, you really need to find your purpose, you can remind yourself. You can remind yourself that you already have. And you've already felt it and experienced it and embodied it, and you can do it anytime you like. And the rest is a dance. And now we're in this web together. We're just going to open, just let the whole body open up, let the whole, as the fascial unwinding starts to happen through the gentle dance, through your body, and you're letting go, you start to get connected with your light body. It's much vaster, lighter, doesn't have as many stories. It seems much more free. You can connect with that. That's also your body. And it's a very, very beautiful place, as you can feel right now, because it's very open and safe and peaceful. And from this vast, peaceful, safe, expanded place, you're going to come and you're going to just do a little bit of work on your pineal gland, which is your third eye. So have a version of you. Come and place 2 fingers on your own third eye and feel the pulsing. You feel it physically through your body, you'll feel the pulsing. We're going to do a flush, a pineal gland flush. The pineal gland is very sensitive and very sacred. It's very deep, deep, deep inside. You can feel it right now. And it can be affected and corrupted by a lot of environmental sources that we have all around us. And so flushing purifies this vibration so it can be claimed by you again. You can feel into it easily again. This is also responsible for every cell in your body responds to this because it's responding to light and it's responding to all your circadian rhythms are built and trying to synchronize with this vibration. But when this vibration of your pineal gland gets affected or calcified or corrupted or whatever, every cell in your body is also affected and they get confused trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing right now. So right now we're doing a flush to reset everything. Just keep feeling into your forehead, the center of your eyebrows. You might notice pressure sensations. It might feel very irritating, scratchy, itchy, strange things. We're cleaning, polishing. Polish, polish, polish. Okay, great, we're nearly done. Everybody get out your favorite cloth to polish with. In front of you is a pineal gland, diamond. Everybody polish a facet of the diamond with joy and love. When we all polish this beautiful giant diamond together, it glistens back, a reflection of us. You can see the rainbows. You can see everyone else's faces through the prisms. Can see you lot. Everyone, let's polish together. It's just cool, you know, we say we want to be in service. Well, let's do some housework then. Let's be in service for ourselves and for humanity. Just do a little bit of polishing. Polishing helps us to see ourselves, helps us to see each other. And then we start liking what we see as our reflection because we're clear, we have clarity. Good. You should now feel a lovely vibration in the center of your eyebrows, a nice spiraling anti-clockwise, a nice sense of cleanliness, calm, stability, symmetry, purposefulness, and alignment. How lovely. That's beautiful. Oh, I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed that so much. Just coming into your midlines. Just becoming engrossed in your midline, honoring your channel. In this channel, everything is here for you. Your ancestors, all their intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, their dance is inside here too. And you just go inside the midline, say hello to everything that is so familiar to you. Especially if you haven't visited your midline in a while, they will have been missing you. They will have missed you. So say hello to your ancestors. We only ever do this work through our ancestors. And we ground back and we end where we began. Bringing your awareness down, down, down the body. Down into the pelvic floor. Open up the pelvic floor with love. The pelvic floor likes to be open and receptive to the world. And receptive to love and opening up. That's it. Lovely, lovely. Nice soft grounding and landing. Lovely, nice soft land. That was a really nice soft landing. We're going to drop one level. We're going to drop a little bit deeper into stillness together. Stillness and peace together. Beautiful. Wow, what a synchrony. How we did that together. That was amazing. When we can rise and fall and ground and fly together with such grace, it's a big deal, you know. It's a big deal. It's a wonderful testament, in a way, to our true nature, the true nature of consciousness, which is one. We don't often get to experience somatically or physically, even emotionally. We don't necessarily get to really experience oneness. But I hope through these sessions and the work that we do here, you get the visceral awareness of what that even means, oneness and unity consciousness. I hope it really comes alive for you. Great, we are landed. We have landed. You should be feeling properly blissed out by now. And when you feel ready, you can come back to the space you're in.